Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKakodash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the elect out there throughout the four winds of the earth who are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. All right, this is the brother Kabash from the Phoenix, Arizona camp, and the title of this lesson is going to be They were unbelievers then. They are unbelievers now. They were unbelievers then. They are unbelievers now. And that same topic pretty much applies to people who were scoffers back then, people who took away from the word or or added to the word, and you're having a just like a surge of doctrines of men being pushed, and if back in the ancient days you taught you taught doctrines of men, then you're probably doing the same thing now, man. All right, because the scriptures say that there's nothing new under the sun. And apologies for my voice. I'm developing some kind of thing right now, man. So this might not be too long because my voice, man, it just kind of hurts to talk. But we do the work nonetheless. This is from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9. And it says, "The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun." See, so there's no new thing. People back in the day, like those same people back in the time of Noah who did not believe that the Lord was going to cause it to rain. The same people here now don't believe that the Lord is going to make it rain fire and brimstone on America. People can't grasp that. People refuse to believe it, and they are willingly ignorant to it. All right, but this is the biblical truth. Whether you will hear or whether you will forbear. Okay, we're still gonna teach it because that's our lot, to be the watchman unto the house of Israel, and we will blow the trumpet. We're gonna blow the trumpet, man. Okay, it don't matter what you people say. Okay, it's our duty to the Lord. Who was that? Peter and the disciples in the book of Acts. They said that we ought to obey the Most High rather than men. So we are, here at Great Millstone, we apply that. Okay, we obey the Most High, and that's why that our doctrine has not been changed up, and it's not going to change up. And it's not wishy-washy, and we're not going to change what we call the Lord. Okay, we're not gonna change his name like some leaders do. Bishop Nate in particular. But yeah, man, you got a surplus of absolute nonsense that's taking place amongst the house of Israel. The scriptures talk about those who scatter the sheep. And man, if you scattered the sheep back then, guess what, man? You scattering the sheep now. Jeremiah 23:1, and it says, "Woe be unto the pastors that that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord Yahweh." All right, man, it's just too much going on, man. Okay, you have the the AI bubble is about to burst. You know, shit's about to change. You know, shit here, um, in America, but truly the whole world, man, it's about to take a big turn. Okay, life is gonna change, man. All right, they they have a plan to bring forth their their um their whole beast system. You know, and um AI is going to be at the forefront of that. You know, and why do you think that they're bringing the top chip manufacturers to America, man? Okay, you have like two of the biggest chip plants uh here in Arizona. Okay, you got the T TSMC plant, and then you have the um Intel plant, and they've been under construction and being built for like 5 going on 10 years. You know, billions of dollars being spent on those projects, man. These devils are about to roll out, and this is what we've been telling you people, man. The times are about to get really, really serious. It's not a time to be joking around no more, man. All right, so don't fall for for the distractions of a changing of doctrine. Don't fall for, just don't fall for the, hey man, just pray that the Lord guides you aright, man. Pray that the Lord guides you to the um straight and narrow gate. Okay, because that's where you want to be. Because these dudes who are changing up the doctrine, man, and bro's got clips of what these camps taught last year, and it was different from what they're teaching now, like polar opposite. So it's just there's one clear um there's one clear group who is enduring and standing firm. And does that not stand out to to you people, man? Because the truth stands firm. Because the truth is confirmed by the word. So the truth, or so the people who uphold the truth the most are going to be the most firm. And you see the Lord shining the light on these camps, and you're seeing, man, their shit being revealed. And so that's why I always say, man, pray for a right teacher. Pray for the good teacher, man. Like, especially if you're brand new to this, because bros have given testimonies of being in a different camp first, and then coming to GMS. But it's like, man, just pray to be guided to the right one first. All right. Let's see. We can get Matthew 24 and 24. Says, for there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But they're not going to. But they're not going to deceive the elect, man, because the Lord is going to be with the elect. You know, because that's His chosen, and that's who He has care for, man. Romans 16:18 says, I'll start at 17. It says, now, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. For your obedience is come abroad unto all men. I am glad, therefore, on your behalf. But yet I would have you wise unto that which is good, and simple concerning evil. So these people deceive the hearts of the simple with their fair speech, or calling on the Lord by the name that they are familiar with, you know, Jesus Christ. But that's not really His name. But that's what some groups teaching. So that appeals to people. Oh, and now they're teaching that all people can be saved. Why is that, man? Trying to appeal, trying to serve their own belly, trying to get that money. But with that being said, man, hope and pray that it was edifying. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.